If you had to advise another food and bev company about moving to Dynamics 365, um, what would you advise them not to underestimate?
Don't underestimate the challenges you might have. Don't expect it's going to be easy and you can learn everything, all the functionality in a month. In a little over a week, in the middle of October, Microsoft Dynamics Community has their annual summit in Orlando, Florida this year. And I'll be presenting at a session called Upgrading. Don't put the car, not the cart, in front of the
Of
horse.
course. Smart.
Meaning, start slow. In that session, I will show what I have determined as the 5 T's in upgrading. And those 5 T's that I've come up with are team, train, test, trust, and thank. So, what you want to do, get with your team leaders as far out as 6 months in advance. Um, Ask your ERP partner to set up a sandbox with actual company data where the team can go in and regularly, and they can play without any implications to your live data.
Hmm.
Um, so in the 5 T's, train those key users that you can allow uh, the, what you can and allow them to train you too. Some of the key team members love to explore, and they're going to invariably learn something that you don't know, and they can teach you.
Hmm.
So, um, you know, you want to test as much as you possibly can. You can never catch everything, especially if you're customized like we are. But it's something you only do once a year or once every 6 months. Maybe you'll forget that you did that, and when we go live, that's where you might catch an issue on some kind of customization.
Yeah.
Um, and it might sneak up on you. You want to trust your team because you've set them up as a key member. So you want to trust them. That's why they're there. And they know their daily duties more than you do in many cases.
Yeah.
One of the things that I was asked, 20 some years ago was, um, we don't want you in the finance part of the system. We don't want you to dabble in those things because so I don't know everything about finance that I could know, just
Hmm.
because I was asked to stay away from there. I can answer some questions if it comes to setting up a general ledger and things like that, but as far as the intricacies, I don't know that much about. But and that's why we want to trust our team because they know their daily duties better than you do in some cases. Um, then you want to thank your team members for taking the time out of their day in making that upgrade smooth. You're certainly going to have that one person who won't test ahead of time. But as you trust and thank the other team members, you have 10 department leads that you've set up to play in the sandbox and learn Business Central or Nav, um, and that one of those 10 people didn't do anything, and here we are go live. Well, I can spend a lot of extra time with that one person because the other 9 people can help train their departments because they've already
Yeah.
gone in and practiced.